swipe in a certain pattern. So then it's like, fuck, I have to be awake for this.
Dude, even that's way too much for me. You guys are fucking
But even now, I wake up and I'm like, where did my alarm go off? And I suspect I woke up, did the action, and immediately fell asleep again.
Oh, see? So your brain is capable of learning, you're just not trying hard enough.
It's subconscious learning when I want to be lazy.
Okay.
I mean, when I start to actually sleep through the mathematics alarm clock, I can always make it more difficult.
You fucking...
The hardest difficulties there are stupid, like 655 minus 338 multiplied by 7.5. What?
So what happens if you get it wrong?
It just it just keeps
It gets louder.
Isn't that fucking worse? What if you can't solve it? Like, literally cannot solve it?
That's why all my puzzles are basically 1 digit plus or minus 1 digit. There's only so many answers. If you go desperate, you start going through every single one. There's up to 19.
Jesus.
I can't even type.
When I stay at somebody's house, I won't like mention who I was staying with, but like there was an alarm where I did set it for myself, so like, I gotta get up, right? And then I didn't, and I was like, I woke up, I was like, holy fuck! She's like, what? I'm like, I am very late for something. I'll see you later.
Classic. Good excuse, bro. Good excuse.
Right then, I think we can start. Don't you think? Of course
we've already
we can.
started. I'm already recording. This is pure gold.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry for whatever.
Please don't get me started about the time where I had to jump out the balcony to escape someone. So.
Right then, let us begin. See, now I've lost my music because of you telling me to turn it off.
Because it's annoying to have music when we're not doing shit.
Hasn't
Turn
it?
it off.
There it is, found it. I named it this time. Last time on The Adventures of Era, 80s cartoon.
Without copy music.
Without calming music, because it's best music.
It is.
But yes. Last time, the group met the Emperor, who was facing the Imperator, which is kind of silly since both their names mean the same thing.
Yeah, maybe the developer of this should have thought about it ahead of time.
I did. It was meant to be a subtle joke, fucker.
Not very subtle.
Right. So, our group now enters into one of the abandoned labs of Ouroboros once more, with the Emperor and his assistant in tow.
I missed things again.
I'm just announcing what you did last time.
It's okay.
Yes.
Always big things happen.
Last time what you missed was the group traveling through the forest, meeting a few things, nothing important, met a golem. Then they got here, and the Emperor that Wilfred studied of the Spirit Lands is here. And he was facing the Imperator, who was the main bad guy. And apparently the main bad guy has taken over something called the Blade of Spirits. So now they've entered the Ouroboros lab, chasing after him because he's planning on doing something.
We don't know what he's doing, we just know he's evil. That's all the motivation we need. Ah! Huzzah! This is just like a video game.
Nope.
Right then. So that means we are going to move into the next section, which hopefully works and the fog of war doesn't show you the entire map or anything, because that's stupid.
So what you're saying is it's not a straight line. Good thing I prepared my blood scent. Well, not blood scent, but bloodhound. So I can track him by scent.
Wait.
I can see myself.
Copy that music.
What's with the music?
No,
That's very
no,
nice for considering the situation. What happened to the tension?
It's because I copied the battle map and dimensions from Wilfred's shop.
Excuse
so,
me?
in other words, the music copied over as well.
What did you do to my shop, you fucker?
I didn't do anything. I just copied the maps.
It's now an Ouroboros lab.
No.
Also, the
It
bridge
would
is
make
back.
sense. That's why Wilfred's constantly hiding his basement, because secretly there's an entire lab down there.
Well, that is kind of true.
Right. Entering into the old facility, you can see the wear and tear across the buildings, the plants reclaiming ancient lost statues, and the walls covered with moss, mushrooms, and many other vine-like plants. Seems like age has not been kind to this lab, unlike the others which were used by the current Ouroboros. Ahead of you is a golden door. There is a
Perception
door.
for traps, maybe? I don't know.
I shall study this bush.
I shall study the bush.
Okay, guys.
Let's go
last time-
Tolkien on this shit.
Last time I went ahead, I lost half my health to traps.
Okay, fuck it. I'll just throw a quick
Don't be
perception
such a
test.
wimp.
Okay, then you go.
Mind you, if
Okay,
you do
I
actually
will.
study the bush and statue, I will tell you that is actually a statue of seems like a mage-like figure holding a staff, and it's covered in all the bush-like vines.
Oh wow, I
can't
think they
recognize
made
the
some
face,
changes again to the sheets.
Yeah, they
Oh,
have.
dear.
Oh, I hope
Oh,
it's for the
oh.
better this time.
It was for better last time.
Well, they
Right,
say that
22
they
to
have
check
ways
for
to,
traps.
like-
This corridor.
Oh wow, there's much less tabs. How useful. And there's a core tab. Oh, that's cool.
and there's that, like, there's
Shh,
an announcement that if the
It's
sheets
okay.
break, you can just actually do something to make them unfreeze without referencing the end of that goddamn thing.
Shh, it's okay.
Oops.
Right. We put, oh yeah, you did. What?
What?
Teddy kisses the Emperor's cheek.
Well, yeah, because the map's so weird and it looks like I'm I'm clinging to him and shit. Oh, he ran away from me.
There,
So yeah,
now
I'm
he's
checking
arranging the square.
this corridor over here for traps.
Oddly enough, despite all that you would think about ancient ruins, people normally did not trap the entrances of the places they came in and out of commonly.
Okay, wow, the book's
Makes
like
sense, I know, right?
It's amazing.
Right,
Strange that.
Azrael, Severa, I'm gonna need a second.
Right, hang on, I gotta bunch up the NPCs.
Right, I'm just gonna buff them up with the stuff that's gonna last over an hour, is that fine?
Yeah, you can do the stuff that buffs them over an hour.
Right, I'm
That
gonna
would be
point out...
fine.
What?
I would say that would be fine.
Okay, alright, so guys, write these stuff somewhere separate because it's otherwise if you start adding it to your stuff it's gonna get confusing real fast. First of all, I'm giving both Severa and Azrael protection from energy. At this level, you will get 120 points of it. So you get 120 points of electricity protection. So you're gonna keep soaking up until you eat 120 damage in electricity. That's first of all. So write that shit down. You're immune to 120 damage from electricity.
Wait a second.
Right.
Azrael was still waking up.
Too bad, Azrael. Get your
I'm
buffs,
drinking
man.
coffee.
Write that
So
thing
let's do
down.
this.
two tanks, like, in game, just like, we're walking forward and drinking.
Let's do this.
The Emperor addresses both of you. You both look very sleepy for about to have a mighty battle.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll still kick ass. Probably more than you.
Next, I am gonna imbue you both with stone skin. Which basically means that you get huge resistance to slashes, stabs, cuts, blows, and all that sort of stuff. You get damage reduction 10 adamantine. You ignore the first 10 points of damage every time you get hit by a weapon and stuffs. And you can keep going. Let's see, temper caster levels. What my level? 140. So the next 14 blows, you just deduct 10 damage each.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. Actually using damage resistance, I see.
Right.
Clever.
Next time, giving both your weapon of choices fiery runes. I'm imbuing them with some of my alchemy. So now they deal extra damage. Let's see how much.
Yeah.
Those
Double
are
the
what I
fire.
say I must back.
The wielder can discharge the rune as a swift action to deal extra damage. And spell resistance, criticals, blah 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 at level 11th. Okay, so as a swift action, if you hit your enemy, you can choose to dispel the rune and deal an extra 5d4 plus 5 points of fire damage.
Oh.
So yeah, your first blow is gonna deal a lot of extra fire damage.
Cool.
Right. Next, Severa, I have something that only you can use, so I did it especially for you. Unfortunately, I cannot give it to you now because the effect is very short. But if you see an opening during the combat, make sure to use it. This is basically gonna enhance your tail. I'm gonna give you Prehensile Pilfer. The target's tail moves and acts more quickly, almost with a mind of its own. When making a full attack action, the target may use its tail to make a dirty trick or steal combat maneuver as a swift action. So basically, during your full attack, your tail as a swift action can try to disarm that fucker or do something nasty to him. So make sure to use that right before you go into combat, okay? It's gonna make your tail a lot more useful.
Nice.
Right, next, we're moving on to the good stuff. I am imbuing both of you with heroism. This spell imbues a single creature with great bravery and morale in battle. The target gains +2 morale bonus on attack rolls, saves, and skill checks.
Oh, I'll just add that to my stuff, for this probably lasts a while, doesn't it?
Yeah, it lasts over an hour, so. But yeah, like
Yeah,
I said, you better
I'll-
write those things on the side somewhere because later you're probably gonna forget to remove them and stuff.
That's why I'm just adding them to my attacks right now.
Yeah. Right, let's see. This is level 2. Can I spare a few more? No, I better not. Okay, you just go with the other one.
Even after that, Wilfred, if I murdered Maragos, you give me +21 attack.
Right, so next, fuck it, I'll just go with it and do it all in one go. Like, I'm both imbuing you with Bull Strength and Bear's Endurance. So you both get a +4 to your Strength and +4 to your Con, and you get all the benefits that come with them. So you get +2 to attack, +2 to damage, you get +2 to your Fortitude, you get 26 extra health, and all the corresponding skill checks you get a +2 to everything related to Strength and Constitution.
Yes, an even number.
Yes.
226. Oh.
Right. Guys, what I want you to do is like, I want you to, just like last time, charge right for him. Like, he's a very arrogant bastard. He is not gonna think anything of it. The moment he decides to use his electricity powers, don't flinch. Launch right at him. My energy protection is gonna shield you, and you're gonna get an opening. Use that to take him down.
You do realize I will be using my new maneuvers that do shit tons of damage, and a few of them can actually get past damage resistance.
Don't forget about the extra fire damage added to your weapon. Make it count.
What's the damage again? I think it's like 1d6, you said?
At my level, that would
5d4.
5d4 plus 5.
Holy
This
fuck!
is stupid. I don't even know what's going on.
He's giving us
Lots-
buffs.
Yeah,
Lots of
5d4 plus 5,
This is
and this is
stupid.
fire
I don't even
damage,
know
it's
what
not
we're
normal.
fighting.
I told you before, the leader of Ouroboros, when you fought in the Flying Castle.
And he kicked her ass. Well, you
I
weren't
wasn't
here.
there either.
Well, why didn't you
Well, now
ask
you're here
before the
finally.
session?
What?
You should have asked before the session if you don't know what's going on.
I didn't know y'all fucking did shit. I ask when I come back. No one tells me.
I thought I could have sworn I did.
Mm.
Or I could just be
I didn't mention that they got
I don't
through
know what
forest.
spells I should have because I don't know what I'm up against.
Well, that's
But
up
I'm
to the
in.
players
What
to
am I
tell
in? What am I in?
you. You're in a old Ouroboros facility.
All right. So there's walls.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Got it.
By the way, after he's done making his preparations, Wilfred is gonna turn to the Emperor and... by the way, did we catch her name? I don't remember.
What do
No,
you
you didn't.
mean? Turn to the Emperor.
This guy.
That's what the guy. Yeah. I mentioned before they met the Emperor of the Spirit
Wilfred
Lands,
is gonna
which he
ask
landed.
them, do you guys want me to give you a little boost as well?
He shakes his head. It is fine.
By the way, I know this is not the time or anything, but I don't believe I caught your name even though you helped us, which I'm very grateful for. Wilfred makes a flower again and he offers it
No.
to Fox Girl.
No.
We're about to die. And you give a girl a rose.
Shh, it's
No,
okay,
no,
I'm
no,
just
no.
wasting the buffs I
He's
just
about
gave
to
you.
die.
He's about
They
to.
they raise their eyebrow towards you, and then the Emperor speaks up. It's like, this is not really the time. We should hurry. We have no idea what they are going to do.
Right. Of
Can-
course. Wilfred
can
is
I
gonna whisper
cast
to
something
her,
on
I'll
myself
give the
real
rose
quick?
to you later, okay? Shh.
Basically,
You
during all this,
can?
I'm emerging with air ghosts. And then I look at Severa and say, let's just kick down the door.
Do it, Tanks! Break the door!
I cast mage armor on myself. It lasts 10 hours. And I get 4 AC.
I go and do smite. It
Wait,
lasts...
did we level?
No.
No, we did not.
No.
Then why is it lasting 10 hours?
I don't know. That's just what it says. It's...
I mean, we are...
Cast level 9.
6.
Wait, what? No, you should be cast level 6.
Whoops.
If you're level 13, your
Mhm.
caster level should be 4 lower than your level as a blood
Oh,
rager.
okay.
As a
Gotcha.
full blood rager.
By the way, Wilfred's
Right.
gonna drink his mutagen and then we're ready to go.
I will cast mage armor also.
All the mages, do it now.
Blood
Come on, let's
rage
do it, guys. The
mode.
buffs aren't gonna last forever. An hour's an hour. Let's move. Actually, to be technically correct, I think it's 90 minutes, but let's not split
And
hairs.
what buffs do I have on me? You just give me the spell names.
I cast everything on the tanks.
Yes, he
Mhm.
did.
We'll be
Yes.
fine, as long as the tanks go in there and wreak havoc. It's
We're
fine.
the heavy hitters.
It's full attacks.
Just like, what a jerk.
Excuse me, but I have a limited amount of potions. I can't make everybody happy.
Yes. What do you want to hit so far? I think I hit the door.
Oh my god. Why can't we just open it like civilized people?
Says the
First
demon.
impressions matter.
Who do you think we are?
Right, so you're literally breaking open the door, are you?
Yes, yes.
Dynamic
I
Wait.
entry.
What the hell do you think we are?
Wait, I wanna join it.
I'm just preparing for a hell of a Varos pointed at us or something.
Why do you think we're in front of you?
Good point. And
Alright,
you do have iron
roll.
skin, so...
Let's see how badass you are.
The same roll, bro!
None. Not
That's the-
even.
With an epic crash, the door slams open,
Damn.
Oh,
revealing
that's
the area.
anticlimactic.
Quick,
No,
break
it
the
wasn't.
shiny thing.
It's cool.
No, don't break shit. Let's just find the asshole. I'm gonna use Bloodhound to track him by scent. Which way did he go?
As you've entered into the room, you see 4 statues with open arms. They're
Catch
facing
you.
towards what seems to be a crystal ball within the center.
Oh.
Ooh, fascinating.
Is it some
I
kind of
cast shield
mechanism?
on myself.
You cast shield yourself, okay.
Wah!
Is it some kind of
Wah, wah,
mechanism?
wah, wah.
Can I roll something to find out?
Looks like some sort of mechanism.
Engineering, construction...
Anyone Yes, it would need engineering.
Engineering, okay, I think that's plus 10, let me double check. Engineering is not my strong suit. Yeah, just a 10.
Can always try.
You can always try.
Give it your best,
17.
but it wasn't good enough.
Right.
My engineering
Is it-
team.
Right, here's what you find out. This device is apparently some sort of generator meant to hold arcane magic energy, and it is currently it's normally would connect and power some of the things like within the room or facility. However, it turns out that it's also powering this very door.
So what you're saying is that we need the charm shade to act as a battery.
It's not currently online, and it doesn't seem like there's a port for you just to stick this something in here. But your bloodhound does tell you that he's beyond this door, so it stands to reason that he probably shut off this device in order to slow you down.
Right,
Wow,
I'm
what a
gonna point
bitch.
this out to the party. I can smell his scent that way. He must have powered down the device so we can't power him. We need a magical power source to open the door.
Runs and listens through this door if you can hear it.
Okay. Since I never got this, I want that staff of the shaman.
Alright then. That's
And
in
how does
the-
it work?
Well, it should say in the handout.
It just says +2 to spellcasting. +2 what?
1 second, where's staff of shaman?
Yeah, what does that mean? That's weird.
Oh, it's spellcast. It's sorry, it's thing. Damn it.
Production.
It's a third-party thing that he's just pulling out of his ass.
I'm curious, by the way, can staffs be masterwork? Because you know, when an item is magical, it's considered to be masterwork by default. So is there a thing like a staff that's not masterwork?
Yeah, because you can get like quarter
Yeah,
staffs.
a branch you just literally picked off out of the ground.
That's not a staff, come on.
Yes, it is. It could be a staff.
Spellcraft, that was it.
Oh, +2 to
We're
spellcraft.
doing. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not great. It's terrible. I don't
When you're
want
trying
that.
to sell it later, you can keep
I don't
talking.
want
People,
that.
it's
In
plus
fact,
2.
I want to put on the eye patch and a cape of the predator.
Okay, you get 2 of those. Well done, you have obtained loot, which you carry now.
If he
I
puts on
always had the loot.
if he puts on 2 eye patches, does he get double the bonus, but he can't
What?
see?
What type of bonus is it? What type of bonus?
What is?
Wait, didn't I
The eye
take that eye
patch,
patch?
the eye patch, and the.
It adds +3 to any and all ranged attacks,
Okay,
magical
so
otherwise.
It's literally just an untyped bonus thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking like perception, of course.
I just rolled for a arcane check to see if I can power up this device somehow.
Currently it's not from here, but you suspect that it's somewhere within the facility. Sadly, there's no wires leading you to correct direction. You only hope that's not the one area that's caved in.
Can I examine one of the statues to see if there's a mechanism?
It's probably on the boobs. It's a woman.
You may try. Roll perception.
No, I'm sorry. I was just taking it from Sherlock Holmes. I just watched that.
Sure you were. Sure you were, buddy.
Dude, you wanna... I'll show you the movie I was watching. Sorry.
My goodness.
It's okay, Sarah. We'll just punch stuff. We don't need this.
Okay.
Okay. Who ate Wilfred?
What?
Someone ate Wilfred.
Oh no, what a
It's
tragedy.
right here, what are you talking about?
Wait. What do you mean someone ate?
I can't see him on the map.
I see Kira, I see Bronson, I see
Oh,
myself.
there you go. Now he's back. Something ate him and is spouting back out. It's fine.
Oh, I just happened to be the last person placed. Fuck you, this is mine now.
What a strange device. Is there any way to start it up? That being said, Severa, you notice that the statues are made out of jade, and yet it seems, well, it seems attached to the device, but it seems like you need something in order to install in the statues. If you want an actual explanation, since you rolled engineering, it's like you need the fuse. The fuse is gone.
Can I
Where are we
jury
gonna
rig
find
it?
the fuse?
Are these
Well, there is
claw
only
marks?
one other door, so
What are
I
these?
take it this way.
What?
The marks here is currently where the door was simply bashed open.
Alright. What's this?
They are small flowers growing out from the vines.
What if they're the fuse?
Wait, what? I didn't hear it.
What are there? The fuse.
But yeah, can I jury rig this thing to work?
No, you need the fuse.
Fine. I guess we're gonna have to go through this door then.
I will,
Unless
no,
you are
no
going to tell
avoiding
me
the
something
adventure.
inventive. Yeah,
Oh,
unless you can actually say what's inventive.
well, can you tell me a bit more
Or
about
if
the
you
device
can
itself,
determine what
so
the
I can
fuse
decide
is.
how I can jury rig it?
I literally just said
Okay.
what you need to repair it.
Okay, hold on. Can you determine what the fuse would be?
Yeah.
What?
It needs some sort of magical conductor, so something that would react well to magic channeling through it.
Oh, so you just need basically a wire that can conduct magic.
Kind of.
Oh,
But
I
of
have
course,
alchemical
it's like a-
items that can do that.
It's like a few- no.
The phone. Shut the door. I think I got this.
Oh, you do?
I don't have a
You know
good
that you need
feeling.
you need 4 of them, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, who's got magic weapons?
We are wait. By the way, the Emperor goes.
you?
We are wasting our time here.
Who's
Are
got
we
magic
going-
weapons?
I do.
Stick it in the hole.
Gotcha.
I don't think my hammer will fit in at all.
But when you stick
I-
in a hole, nothing happens. I can already tell you that.
I was gonna
Okay,
stick a red
fuck it.
sword in the
Let's
wall.
not jury rig it. Let's play by the
Need
GM
3
rules.
more.
Let's go for the door. Kira, kick the door down.
That's not. That's not. I said
Kick it down.
channel through the device, not magical weapon.
Kira, kick it down.
Hey, they're good at channeling magic.
She kicks it down.
I open
Let's find
this-
those things.
I open it like a civilized person.
You
There's
open
some
it
kind of
gently.
corpse.
Hmm.
Some kind of corpse down there.
What? No, that seems like the statue from before.
Does it
Same
have
kind of
something on it?
statue.
Like a
No,
fuse?
it's no.
Okay.
However, what you can probably see something that looks like a broken obsidian chest just down here.
Covered in
You can see that the room is particularly battered.
Detect magic, just in case, because I'm.
Hey, Wilfred, there's a lab up here.
Oh shit. Okay, Azrael, you can take the door. I'll check out the lab. Let's not waste time. We've got to
Azrael,
quit.
there is currently a humongous bush in your way.
I can breathe fire on it.
I think you
You
should
may
do
do
this.
Can I roll alchemy for this place? Perception? Anything?
You may roll alchemy.
Oh shit! Here comes the best rolls of my life.
I want you to get a
Oh
nat
shit, you
one.
roll.
Even with a nat one, I'm still a boss. So this is my thing. Remember?
Did you
So
set on
that one.
fire, Severa?
Yes, I burn
it
it.
attacks you.
It's currently in process of burning.
Fire breath. You're welcome.
Oh, we have resistance to fire.
I know
45.
I do.
Look at that 45. So sweet.
You find out this is a
the door?
rather simple workshop designed to be a personal workshop of possibly another nearby more important area, such as repairing tools or getting potions ready for deployment, stuff like that. There is, however, you notice something a bit off about this. There's a jade skull sitting on the table,
Mine.
and also the crimson sword.
Crimson sword? Wait, the one he was carrying
Wait,
around?
shouldn't that crimson sword be more like it's just red hot?
Well, the
Wait.
blade's actually red, but the crimson sword that's there looks old. It even got a little bit of rust on the iron parts of the handle.
How heavy is it?
But I had the red sword.
He made
It's
many,
around
remember?
about 2 pounds.
Guys,
This must be
this guy's
another of
been-
his failed
guys,
swords.
This guy has been alive for a very long time, and he's been trying to make the same damn
Benson.
sword. That
Could you roll reflex?
The detect magic didn't reveal anything, I assume.
Nope.
Strings
But
are not
roll
magic.
reflex.
It's because you're not over there. Oh wait, no, you are over there.
Where is it? Reflex is not good.
Yeah, because you're falling.
The roll is though.
Ah!
Right. Hang on a minute. As
The
you
force.
enter,
Holy shit!
Bronson,
as
you
you
fucked up.
enter, the cracked floor gives way, but you just dodge out of the way just in time as the entire floor just falls into a pit.
Oh, well,
Aren't
that
you
was a little
lucky?
too close.
You would
Did
have
it
been
figure it?
fine. You'd have been fine. Roar! I lied.
And then a giant monster comes out and eats you. Oh god!
Rancor.
Rancor.
Jim, the red sword, how heavy is it? I don't need to know its stats, I just wanna know how heavy it is.
What, the sword? I said about... Wait a minute, what's the weight of a great sword? 1 second...
Probably like 3 pounds.
Wait, yeah,
Our
this
poor
is around
bucks.
about 6 pounds.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna stick it in my carrying bag, along with the fuse in my pocket. Is there anything else useful, like maybe some prepared potions or some kind of alchemical ingredients, anything else?
There's really old things they have dried out, not worked years ago.
Or maybe some
However,
books?
No, there's no books here, it's all work-related stuff.
Okay.
That being said, as you take the sword, you hear, "Oi, get off that!"
Huh? Where'd that come from?
Get off that.
It's not yours.
Who said that? Reveal yourself!
You hear clattering from behind you. And as as you turn around, you see the skull clattering on the table.
Oh hey, are you a fuse?
I ain't no fuse. I am the greatest alchemist that has ever lived. I achieved immortality.
But you're not me. Wait, you're not immortal, you're just a skull.
1,
I am immortal.
3.
Paddy, shush. Right, yeah.
What's your name?
The skull says. He says, I am the greatest alchemist ever lived, and you do not know my name. The only alchemist ever to achieve true immortality.
You're not immortal, you're just a skull and bones. You're just
Deku.
skulls. A skull.
I'm
You're scully.
alive, ain't I?
Fair point.
Hold on, let me get a mirror.
So, nice to meet you. I'm Wilfred Dion, the world's greatest alive alchemist, and you are?
I am oh so alive. Don't take the title when you haven't earned it, boy.
Yeah,
Fight me, bruh.
yeah, but the talking skull just seemed to be full of
By the way, how old are you?
About 40? Almost. Haven't had my birthday yet.
Shut up.
I was only 19 when I died.
Oh.
Aha! You admit it, you died.
I mean, alive. The success of
When
my
I
experiment
alive.
cannot be denied.
Anyway, you seem like
When I
a cool
turned it,
fella,
yes, correct.
and this place is probably gonna get pulverized by the time we leave. So, you wanna be stuck in my pocket and get out of here once in a while, or do you wanna stay here for all eternity?
I got it. Put him on my hat.
Yeah. Well, I'm extremely bored here, so I suppose I'll go with
Got it,
you.
you're coming with us. Sorry, but we're kind of in a hurry. We'll get your life story
Wait,
after,
what?
and I'll show you why I'm the world's
Hey,
greatest
wait.
alchemist.
But my story.
No, your story's gonna have to wait. I put him on top of the Charm Shade's hat and use some glue to make sure he sticks there.
Don't ruin his hat.
I'm doing. I won't sell my hat. I am now the greatest alchemist ever.
I don't think so,
I'm
but
stuck
sure.
to this. It's strange. I'm hardly any taller than the table.
You're short.
Yes,
the shrub
I'm
burn
short,
yet?
but at least I'm not stupid.
Hang on. I'm trying to get through
Hold on,
everyone
hold on. I'm
here.
not leaving this room. I want to know what's in this crate.
In there, it seems like a dump off. It was basically just used for trash.
I'm gonna put
Human
the sword in my
time.
backpack.
What's in this bag?
That's an empty sack. Looks like it used to be grain.
Why the
Grain
fuck-
is oddly enough quite well used in alchemy.
Yep.
Yeah, health potions and every stuff.
Grain is quite useful for some odd reason.
Alright.
Grain is like the super duper thing.
What were these bottles?
They're empty, dry bottles. They probably once held potions of great mastery and magnitude. At least
But
that's
they
what
are-
he
but
says
they're
he
pretty
made.
looking, are they not?
That's what Murray says he made. By the way,
Alright,
Seriously, you're
I'm
even gonna call
I'm
him
going to appraise the bottles.
But yeah, Jim, I'm just gonna take the sword and I'm gonna join the rest of the party.
okay. Right, hang on. I'm
Wow,
trying to
the
get
sword's
through
gone.
everyone, so don't go
That's
rushing ahead or anywhere.
Appraise!
Yeah. You're praising your bottles. Well, bottles are fine old make. They seem rather well and will at least be worth 40 silver each. There's around about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of them.
There's round about 12.
Around about 12.
I pick up the sack and I stuck them all in the sack. No, wait,
I know
no.
what you're
There's a
talking
basket there. I put them in the basket.
Bro, you spelled my name wrong. For
I did?
shame.
Wait
We've
a
known
minute,
each other for several years,
Is that a
and you still
hatch?
can't get my name right.
Is that a hatch?
Oh shit, don't guilt trip me, demon.
Oh no, that's a small little box.
Okay. I had to make sure. Is that a hatch that a small
Do you want me to
creature
go
could fit
down
into?
there? That
Also,
is
I
where
did
was
get your name right. What the hell are you talking about?
No, it's Severa.
Oh
not
shit, I spelled it with an
Severa.
essay. Oh, okay, that's a typo. That's not a mistake, it's just a typo.
It's a mistake
all-
to me.
Jesus. Touchy demon.
Alright, how many bottles did I get?
Round about 12.
Yeah, 12. Round about 12. 12. Exactly 12. I've
Yeah, is
decided.
the bush gone by now?
It's like round about 12. Got it.
Look, I'm trying to get to everyone. Hang on.
Alright.
Brenza,
I got it.
your turn.
Oh yeah.
Well, there was this obsidian broken chest, right?
Yes, there
Bronson's
was.
gonna just check it.
You're gonna cut away over bush.
Ish.
Gonna cut away over bush. Bush gone. What remains are pieces of obsidian. It must have taken great force to be able to smash something like this. At least
Or it
How
was
that's what
strong,
I
I
thought.
forgot how strong your obsidian sword is. And a
But
man
yes.
with obsidian.
But yes, it seems what used to remain within used to be of something great value. It was a crown.
How do I know it's a crown? If it's not there anymore.
It is. It's there. What are
Oh.
you talking about? I
It's
said it used to hold. I mean, because I'm not implying that the object's gone. I'm implying that the chest
Can we
is
just
gone.
take a moment to realize that Bronson now has 2 crowns?
Hang on, I do?
Actually, he's wearing the other crown on his wrist, I suppose. Because it used to be a wrist wrap, but... No, wait. That's not him.
Didn't he
No,
won
he's
one
him.
crown from
Yeah,
the
he
monkey
won-
guy?
Yeah, he won it from Wu, yeah.
So
You remember.
Oh yeah. All right. Is the fire down yet? Can I?
Yeah.
I know,
As
right?
I said, hang on. I'm trying to get through everybody, and I don't want you guys splitting my attention. I can't tell you everything.
Oh, sorry. I was eating because this food's so good. So.
Are we
Okay.
like, have we sat down with branches and just roasting marshmallows on that fire right now?
That would be great.
You know.
The fire is still there. It seems like lighting up a bunch of wood and kindling isn't the best idea in an enclosed space. In fact, you feel yourself getting a bit short on air, and Benson's stuck on another side of a hole. Just
Oh, shit, that's
mention
right.
this fact.
Azrael, considering, you know, you're bigger and tougher, you mind using your wings to help him out? I would, but, you know.
Can I even use my wings in this enclosed space?
Why not?
Just
Alright.
jump across.
Alright, I got it. I got it.
Can a
Got-
dwarf jump 10 feet? Or 15?
I got this, guys. I got
Uh-huh.
this.
Oh my god.
I will take one arcane reservoir point. Done. And I will use ice missile
Ice missile.
on the base
Meanwhile-
of the fire, like I'm a firefighter. Ice missile.
Meanwhile, Bronze just takes the crown with him because it looks valuable. And because he already did, you know, detect magic, I assume that it's not cursed. How's
Hmm.
this?
It's maybe.
Maybe.
It's not cursed. No, definitely not cursed. Take it. It's gone now.
Yeah, okay.
So,
It's cursed now.
I suppose while you're putting out Azrael, how are you going to help Bunsen?
So I can't use my wings, correct?
It's quite
that.
confined.
Jump,
Why-
Bronson! I'll catch you, bro!
I mean,
I mean, there are beams you could attempt to cross if you're
Your
feeling
wings.
brave.
No one said you can't use wings.
there has to be
Nobody
a paladin
tosses a
spell for
dwarf.
this.
You're just assuming you can't use them.
That's true. I will.
Wait,
use the-
wait. Indiana Jones it. These are jutting out from the ceiling. You need a whip.
Oh god.
Woohoo!
Well, perfect, because Severa has whips, right?
Here comes a boulder.
You know what, Anton? If you jump, I will try to catch you.
See, I
Oh,
told
yes.
you, jump, bro, I'll
Just jump.
catch you.
Yeah, I hope that it'll be enough, though. It's quite a jump.
I have great reflexes. I have a plus 14 because Wilfred gave me a
If you
plus
jump,
2.
if you jump, then Azrael may attempt to catch you.
I'm also a dwarf in full plate armor.
I could probably lift you still.
Make your negative 12 acrobatics.
wait,
Go.
I want to try something. There goes. Let's do something really cool. Let's make a nice bridge.
Yeah, here's an idea for you.
And where do you suppose we're going to get the water?
I don't
Create
know, you're a
water
magic
because
student.
cleric.
Never needed water before.
Cleric,
I
create
don't know.
water.
You have a cleric on the other side of that hole.
Yeah.
You could make one.
Brendan, make water. Like now.
I don't have it prepared.
Oh!
Why would you not have
Why
it
would you not have
prepared?
water?
Goodness.
Okay, seriously, right. Kira, I need you to make me a mud wall. Help out Bronze.
I can still try to jump, but
No jumping. You'll die. We need you alive. Kira, help him out. Make a mud
How
wall.
deep is the pit?
I would say around about 15 feet.
Oh my gosh, guys.
That's
You,
nothing.
if you fell, you would not take any damage.
and
Look,
you
Brendan,
could
that's
probably pull me up with a rope.
That's fine. Come on, Brandon. Let's do this.
By the way, you sure you want to do this? Because I can tell you right now, you're probably not going to fit for these gaps.
Well, I mean, throw the rope like over here, and then something. I don't.
Oh, that could probably
No.
work.
I'm telling Kira, help him out. Make a mud wall so he can walk across it.
Moving over, she's like,
Mud wall,
fine.
a wall of mud, and he'll just walk across it instead of sinking through it.
Yeah.
the way,
don't worry
as
about
she-
it. By the way,
as she-
I'm telling it to her in her language, so you guys don't hear that.
Why?
As she like moves over, she basically lifts up her leg, stamps down on the ground, causing a small rumble. As it does, you can see mud suddenly feel below and then up, creating an effective bridge across here. However, it is very swamp-like, and you would probably sink through it the moment you stepped on it.
Okay, can I
uh,
freeze that then? To harden it?
Mhm.
Do it.
You may.
Alright, I will do that. There goes. Go. This is your
Go!
Murgus, go! I choose you!
Marius can effectively freeze the thing.
Anything he's touching, basically. I
Even
think,
your
at this
heart.
point.
Wilfred, wow. By the way, Wilfred pats Kira on the head and says, "Good job, dear."
Yeah, come on, Brandon. I'm freezing this thing.
Oh yeah.
Are you right? It's still happening.
I thank you. And
Just
Trump
don't slip on the ice.
quickly runs over.
Don't
you
slip on
see,
the ice.
No, it's not ice. It's just I'm hardening the mud, so it's just very hard mud because it's cold and.
I still don't trust it.
Right, let's do this.
Still running real fast because.
There's a boss fight waiting for us. Let's do this, guys.
Right then, by this point, the Charm Shade has effectively killed.
Aw,
Uh,
ruined my ice missile. Killed the fire. Charm Shade, killer of fire.
I expect you open the door.
I wanted to open that one way long time ago.
No,
Open
we
what?
gotta kick it down. We gotta
told
keep
you.
up with the theme. Kick every door
No,
down.
I as a gentleman, I opened the door. Okay, describe that.
Is that
Hang on,
another one
hang
of
on,
those
hang-
traps?
As you
Oh, it
open
looks
up,
like a gong.
as you open up the place, you notice another sort of lab, though this one looks very more primary focused on experimentation, unlike the forging area just to your left. You can see the small area for brewing potions and study material, even another miniature skull, but this one doesn't seem to talk. There's also a rack for human experimentation, and also right in front of you, there seems to be a strange device. It's holding something. A golden circular device.
That must be the fuse.
It's
Oh,
got to be.
I thought we
By
could
the
stuff
way-
the skull in there.
The skull on the top of Charmshade's thing goes, "What, you guys are after fuses?"
Yeah.
Oh, they're just over a table over there.
Oh.
Oh, then
Oh,
what's that
no.
thing?
That?
I don't know.
Ah,
sit in it.
that's my greatest creation. Sure, a few hundred helped, and a few other labs. But really, it was mainly me. You see,
So-
that is the psi device.
Oh, so it made you sigh insufferably.
Sigh.
Right, let's grab the fuses.
It's already
Yeah.
working. It's already working.
By the
what
way,
did
I want to
you-
make a quick check to see if there's
I
any good sort
asked
of
the
useful
skull,
materials.
What did it do?
Shh. Hang on, Wilfred first. Right, what were you
Why
after?
Wilfred first?
Because you interrupted him. Now,
Did not.
Wilfred,
I want to check
you
for
have?
any useful materials, any kind of notes, everything, stuff like that. Oh, also,
There
if
are
that thing's
plenty of
booby trapped for
notes.
one.
there are plenty of notes.
Nice.
And roll perception if you want to see any traps.
Okay.
Now, what did you want to ask for Skull?
What did it do?
What do you
What
mean, what
does
did
it
it do?
do?
You mean with the... Oh,
What
the
does
side
the
device.
side device do?
He goes, "It's simple, really. No mortal creature on this plane, apart from the ancients, were able to control the power of the mind. But with this device, we were able to achieve at least giving a small, tiny portion of it.
Not why you're a skull.
No. This is my own experiment. Now, Wilfred, as you check around, you see the notes, many there are. They also explain how the device in front of you is known as, like, it's got, what was it called? No, that wasn't it called. Never mind. But yeah, it was a device, a side device, designed to give other creatures that don't normally have such powers at least a power in order to achieve like one simple psionic power.
So it's basically a free level up?
No.
No.
That's what it sounds like.
It doesn't give you any levels in any other class. It just gives you one psi power.
So it's a free level up, gotcha.
Eh,
Free kick
I
in
mean,
the head.
it's as much of a level up as your spear is, since he can't normally cast ice magic. You know.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
And
But
plus,
yes.
I kind of count this
And
as a level downgrade because I have to put up with his Sindera, tendencies.
As
Yeah.
for traps, you can clearly see that any plants that got near this device were immediately rendered to dead. That it looks like the life has been drained out of them.
Except
Past
for
a
the
certain
one
point.
on the device, right?
Oh yeah, except for that one because it seems to be above.
How did he get above? Nobody knows.
Because it's underground. You know, plants grow.
Upward.
But yes, it came down. It seems to be growing across. Well, these plants that tried to come in through here immediately got dead.
Oh,
Anyway.
those are vines?
Yes.
I thought they were like some kind of weird machinery that like stabbed whoever stood there.
Anyway, I got the notes so I can take a look at them later, and we got the fuses. Let's get going.
Meanwhile, Bronson just notices
By
the
the way,
fucking skull.
I just want to mention that the notes don't explain how to make such a device.
What do they explain then?
They explain how the device works, and they also explain like this is the only model they've ever made.
Oh, so I'm gonna need to take it for studying. Gotcha.
All right,
we do
so
also,
I
you know,
talked to the
game-
skull. I talked to the skull.
Yeah,
So how does it work?
Right. Well, the skull. What did you ask the skull?
How does it work?
Ah. Well, you just collect the device. Honestly, I never actually tried the device before.
So you don't know if it works.
No.
Uh-huh.
Probably very
You
dangerous.
what do you mean you just collect the device? It's a big machine. How does one collect such a thing?
It's for that's just for holding device. It's the small gold round object in the center.
Ah, I go over and take it.
As soon as you get near,
I bet.
as soon as you get near,
I bet. Go
dear.
on.
Go. What horrible fate falls
Right,
upon the child?
as soon as you get near, the what seems to be above this sphere opens up, and suddenly, just a hail of thin, almost invisible like blades just rain down on you.
The one
And
trap
they
entire
do.
place.
Thank.
And you don't get any save for this
Why not?
because I immediately told you what was going to happen, and you walked into it anyway. So you immediately knew what was going to happen, and immediately walked into it.
No. If I knew what happened, that would mean I definitely would get a save.
No, because you walked straight into it. You don't get a save for walking into a sword.
You didn't say fan-like blades would fly out at me.
I told you there was a trap. Fine, you can roll reflex.
Reflex.
Just gonna make it possible.
DC is 70. 5.
I don't think even with all my buffs can you pass that shit.
Oh, whoops.
Ow.
Yeah,
Okay,
6. Yeah, 93 damage. You're dead.
Sorry. Added 2 instead of 1.
Is that really 6 days at 10?
Okay, so you just take 39. That's it. Not bad. Fine.
Does he at least get the thing?
No, the blades keep on raining down towards him.
I'm just gonna yell like, guys, we don't need the thing. We're fine.
Shade, back off before your stupidity kills you.
Stop being stupid. I mean, you've done really stupid things too.
Right, let's head back.
Invisible
I'm gonna
blades. They don't even cut up the plants. They just kill them.
I'm gonna give the fuses to Bronzon. Right, let's head back and start working with this thing. You're good with magic, right?
Kind of, I guess.
No,
Also,
he's
what's-
not.
Well, he's got.
We have a magic expert right
He's a
here. who is
cleric.
the Crown Blade.
Isn't cleric basically a mage? There we go.
Not
No.
really. It's divine. So.
No, you see, they
Okay,
wanna
fine.
put
Charm shade
magic-
here. I'm entrusting with the fuses. Don't fuck up for once, please.
That's better.
Yeah.
He just
Magic,
has
here we
a
go.
bunch of
Make
knowledge
magic work.
about the subject. Doesn't actually know
I asked the skull.
much
I
about
asked
these.
No, I'm irate.
Our poor pups.
They're
It's
gonna run
okay.
out by
It's
the
okay.
time we get
I was
there.
ready for
No.
just a situation like
No,
this.
even though I'm
They've got time.
even though I'm bleeding, that was some messed up shit right there. What the fuck you gotta say for yourself?
Come on, let's go.
By the way, what's up with the skull on your head? It looks.
What are you going to do?
I
Well, we
talked
got
to the
fuses,
skull.
The skull? What? He's not going to tell you. He doesn't know. I just said he doesn't know.
Then that's all he had to say.
He did.
Not the.
He said he's never actually used or been in like near a device before.
Then how did he invent it?
Because he was talking bullshit.
Of course.
He is a chronic liar. He did say,
Or-
I am the greatest officer in the world, but I
Okay.
did not die. But he died, so.
Shade, you gonna work the magic device or?
Magic device? What?
Yeah, I gave him the fuses for the magic device that opens the door.
Oh, back there. Yeah.
You sure he's not talking bullshit about that?
Well,
They
you're
were
the
on
ones
the
who
table.
investigate it.
Sure, these are the fuses, right?
Yep, pretty sure. Hurry along.
It's not
Move,
gonna
move,
do
move.
anything like resurrect you, is it?
Don't
If
open
it
the box.
does, then that's just. I'll have to take
Open the
care
Hold
of
box.
it.
hold up. I want to hear his answer.
No. What are you talking about? Also, get me off your hat.
By the way,
Right
as soon as everybody leaves and Wilfred is so alone, he's gonna walk up and take that thing.
fuck.
Reflex save.
Really,
Okay.
Wilfred? You don't need it.
Not every.
Your greed is getting the best of you.
Oh wait, I have my
Reflex save.
mutagen.
You glued the shit on my head.
22.
Oh, that.
You get 39 damage.
So do I take it?
If you want to
No.
endure another round, you may take it and run off.
Wasn't the round for me walking in there and taking it?
No, it's immediate. It's like 2 spaces to walk there and back. So that's immediate 1, 2.
Okay, 41 with my auto heal. That's 1. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna take it. Ah, god damn it. And I'm gonna leave.
Or you're gonna die.
Slice, 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 slice,
So
slice.
that's another 20.
I'll just throw cure light wounds on you.
You know,
Nah, it's
I gotta wonder why you didn't use mist form to get close. Turn back, grab it.
Because in
and then-
mist form I cannot grab it.
That's
I'm
what I mean.
literally
Why didn't
missed.
you go there? You could have walked there in mist form, turned there, taken 1 round of damage, and then walked back.
Nah, we
like,
don't have
then
time for that
that's
fancy schmancy shit. Let's get going.
it.
Got more
Right.
important things to do.
So, you're about to install the things, and I would like to call a small break here quickly for me to grab a drink, and then we will enter into the proper combat.
5d6.
Why didn't you do that, huh?
Because I just now realized that I had.
Hindsight, bitch.
Go back. What? Hey! What? Twice?
You got the next.